Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner here, and we are at Breckenridge, Minnesota, home of the Cowboys for the high school season, and it's home of Post 53 here in the Legion season during the summer. Once again, I'm Joe Schreiner. Welcome everybody here to the Wahpeton Daily News pregame show, brought to you by the Wahpeton Daily News, bringing you news and sports stories to the area. The Wahpeton Daily News, our pregame show sponsor. Well, we're coming in here tonight. Breckenridge comes in off a big win last night over Ada. They defeated Ada last night 14-5, and then on Wednesday night they took on Barnesville, and that was a 10-inning game, and Breckenridge won that one 5-4 in 10 innings. So Breckenridge coming in here this week have got 2 wins here already, and they come in tonight with an overall record of 15-4 and 12-0 in the conference. So Breckenridge having a good run here right away, and we're going to get to the starting lineups now, brought to you by Thrivent Financial. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. Thrivent and Will Ulick bring you the starting lineups first for the Pelican Rapids. Post 17. Batting first, Mikhail Korf at center field. Batting second, Timmy Guler, he's the catcher. Luke Soley, the shortstop. Larson McNeil will be the pitcher. Logan Fay batting fifth, first base. Third baseman will be Peyton Blakeway, batting sixth. Esteban Garza is going to be batting seventh and second base. Braden Ecker is in right field, batting eighth, and Justin Verdorn in left field, batting ninth. Head coach Andy Johnson. The starting lineup for Breckenridge: Cam Nito batting first, Emmett Vig. Braden Wall in right field, Cooper Yagi at shortstop, Chris Nito at second base, Jared Amold in the catcher spot, Colin Roberts at designated hitter, Jace Werner in left field, and Connor Twidwell at first base. Jay Hagee will be at third base. And that's your starting lineups, brought to you by Thrivent and Will Ulick. And we'll pause now as PA announcer Art Grocco introduces our national anthem.
Both past and present veterans with the playing of our national anthem.
There's our national anthem as we honor America and our military past and present for all that they have done to provide a great country that we have here in the United States of America. Thank you to all veterans. Got a little bit of shower activity off to the west. Chad might have to run out there with the tarps here sometime during the game, but we got some shower activity off to the west. And it doesn't look like anything really big or really threatening, but we're going to do the best we can here to keep things going. So once again, your starting lineups that were brought to you by Thrivent. The starting lineups for Breckenridge again: Cam Nito, Vig, and Wall. Yagi, Chris Nito, and Amold. Colin Roberts, Werner, and Twidwell.
Griffin's not here.
Griffin Bossie's not here? Okay, thank you. So just 2 subs here for tonight for Breckenridge. Again, it's going to be Adam Ohm and Nate Porter. Assistant coach Jason Byer, head coach Kevin Heidemann. Once again, your starting lineups for Pelican Rapids. It's going to be Korf, Guler, Soley, McNeil, Fay, Blakeway, Garza, Ecker, and Verdorn. That's your starting lineups for Pelican Rapids. The USPTI injury report. Again, Jared Amold back behind last night, if you were with us last night on Three Borders Sports Network, as Breckenridge defeated Ada 14-5 in 7 innings. Jared Amold looked like he might have tweaked his left knee or left leg injury of some sort. I did not get a chance to talk to Coach Heidemann before I got here tonight, but it looks like Jared's out there behind the plate doing he finished up the game too after he tweaked his leg. But it looks like Jared's going to be ready for action tonight. So that is your OSPTI injury report. For all your sports-related injuries, contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Hankinson, Fergus Falls, and in Breckenridge. Once again, OSPTI, your injury report sponsor. We're just about ready here to get going as Emmett Vig finishing his warm-up tosses. Emmett played third base last night for Breckenridge. I think he pitched a little bit in the game
Pelican Rapids, top of the first inning
against Barnesville on Wednesday. He had a few innings, so he's probably back to the 0 starting mark. And we're about ready now again for our first pitch. There's a call strike, and our our Richland IFC first pitch right at 7:03. So just 3 minutes behind. We had some Babe Ruth games going on. I'll give you those scores here in a little bit. Swing and a miss at strike 2. So Vig gets ahead in the count here, and the batter for Pelican Rapids is Mikhail Korf, center fielder. The 0-2 pitch, breaking pitch, stays inside. Again, Mikhail Korf, a good basketball player. Chad was telling me, I couldn't remember the sister, but they had a sister too there, the Korfs. Swung on and foul tip. So Korf will stay right there. We'll do it all over again with a 1-2 count. Defensively for Breckenridge in the outfield, left to right, it's Werner, Cam Nito, and Wall. Big on the mound, Arnold behind the plate, it's a 1-2 pitch. Low and inside, it's ball 2. Defensively for Breckenridge, from third base to first base, is Yagi, Chris Nito at second, and Twidwell at first. Now the count is full to Mikhail Korf. Pitch is low, it's ball 4, and Korf gets on base. So the first batter draws a walk from Emmett Vig here to lead off the top of the first.
Your catcher, number 15, Timmy Guler.
Cloudy skies here at Breckenridge tonight. 73 degrees at first pitch, 7:03. Winds out of the east-southeast at 7 miles an hour, 62% humidity. First pitch is a strike delivered to Timmy Guler. Timmy Guler is the catcher for Pelican Rapids, and we believe he is the son of umpire Eric Guler. I don't know if we've seen Eric here tonight, have we? Maybe he's watching Three Borders Sports Network.
Could be.
'Cause he does watch us, I know, from time to time. You can watch from here? Scoreboard operator Chad Affield, PA announcer Art Gracco doing their top-notch job as always. The 0-1 pitch here to Timmy Guler. Inside. It's a calm night here at Cowboy Field. Third game in a row here for Breckenridge at home. Again, we had some Babe Ruth games. I'll give you the scores of those here in a little bit. The Babe Ruth tournament going on here in Breckenridge. Swung on and the chopper to Chris Nito, and it just kind of took a funny scoot underneath his glove. Throw goes over to third base to Heggie, and getting into third safely is Korf. So an error allows Korf to go all the way to third, and reaching first base on the air by Chris Nito. We got runners at the corners for Pelican Rapids.
Plate, your shortstop, number 24, Luke Soley.
Took a funny hop there just before it got to Chris at second base. It scooted down underneath his glove. He thought it was going to take a higher hop than it did. Luke Solion, the shortstop, is at the plate. Vig delivers low for a ball. Emmett Vig, one of the super seniors for Breckenridge, along with Braden Wall. Both of them are super seniors, which means they can play even if they've graduated from high school, but they turned 18 after the first of the year. So it's a 2-0 pitch here. It's outside for ball 3. So 3-0 now to Soley. And that one's just low. It's ball 4, and right away now here to start the game off, Pelican Rapids loads the bases up here on the walk. So 2 walks and an error, and Kevin Heidemann wants to come out and visit with his pitcher right away here to talk to Emmett Vig. And this mound visit brought to you by Wahpeton Drug. He handed the ball to Kevin already. Kevin's going to talk to him a little bit before he gives up on him. Bases are loaded here. 2 walks and an error. And if it would have been a clean play at second base, he might have had the chance for the double play because it was hit fairly hard. And he is going to send Emmett over to third. Yeah, Cooper Yegi's going to come in to pitch. So this mound visit brought to you by Wahpeton Drug, right downtown Wahpeton on Dakota Avenue. Wahpeton Drug for all your prescription needs, your over-the-counter needs, and much, much more. Make sure you stop by Wahpeton Drug and see Lori, Shannon, Amy Christie, and everybody else down there at Wahpeton Drug. Wahpeton Drug, a mound sponsor visit. So we've got, I'm assuming Vig will go to short now, I suppose.
That's what he just said, Joe.
Oh, okay.
Pitcher, shortstop.
Switch, okay. I didn't hear that through the headset there, guys. Sorry.
I know you did not.
So Cooper Yegi's coming in to pitch, and going over to shortstop now will be Emmett Vig. So we'll take well, looks like everybody's ready to go. So again, that mound visit brought to you by Wahpeton Drug, right downtown Wahpeton on Dakota Avenue. All right, bases loaded for Pelican Rapids. Nobody out, and Cooper Yegi in relief. First pitch goes low and away. It's a ball. The corners defensively for Breckenridge are in. The middle infielders are back. That one's just low for a ball. Cooper delivers, and it's 3-0. So the pitching now struggling here for Breckenridge here as the bases are loaded and 3 balls in a row here by Cooper. There's a strike right down the middle. So at the plate for Pelican Rapids, Larson McNeil. He's the pitcher for Pelican Rapids today. That one's low and in the dirt. And another walk issued by Breckenridge pitching. And that walks in a run here. And Pelican Rapids leads 1-0 on the walk.
Up next, first baseman number 13, Logan Fay.
So still nobody out and bases loaded for Pelican Rapids here as everybody moves up a base. And now at the plate is Logan Fay, the first baseman, takes ball. There's a short pop fly, short left field, but Vig's going back, makes the catch, and nobody's tagging, and it's very shallow. So Vig makes the catch at shortstop and retires Logan Fay on the first pitch swinging
Up next, your third
for the
baseman,
out.
number 20, Peyton.
So Cooper gets the first out of the inning here, but Pelican Rapids again up 1-0 here already in the first inning. And now batting is Peyton Blakeway, third baseman. That's another pop-up, and that one's behind, or is it going to be foul? Yes, it is on the near side here, third base side, and Cooper Yegi comes over to make the catch. And I think it's a little tough for Hummel to get out of the catcher's box, as Cooper and J.C. Hagee were both giving chase on that one.
Second baseman number 19, Esteban Garza.
Esteban Garza is up. Takes outside for ball. Esteban Garza, the second baseman. With 2 out now, bases still loaded for Pelican Rapids. Emmett Vig loaded the bases. Looked at Coach Heidemann, and he brought in Cooper. It's high for a ball. It's 2-0 now. Thanks for tuning in, everybody, to Three Borders Sports Network. Appreciate everybody tuning in. There's a strike on the corner. It's 2-1 now. Cooper going to battle back here. The 2-1 pitch just off the plate. It's ball 3. So again, Cooper getting behind in the count here. To the hitter, Esteban Garza, the second baseman. 3-1. There's a call strike. And it's a full count now to Garza. The runners will be taken off. The merry-go-round will start here as soon as Cooper Yegi starts his delivery. And there's a strike 3 on the outside corner. Garza caught looking. And Pelican Rapids only scores 1 after having the bases loaded with nobody out. So at the end of 1/2 inning of play, Pelican Rapids 1, Breckenridge coming to bat here on Three Borders Sports Network. The Wahpeton Daily News wishes all area sports teams the best of luck this year. The Wahpeton Daily News thanks you for supporting local journalism, including the Daily News and the News Monitor. Keep up with local news, sports stories, and personal interest stories in our papers. Check out www.wahpetondailynews.com for more information about our e-newsletter right at your own computer. The Daily News supports all area sports teams and wishes all of the teams the best of luck this season.
OSPTI has been the therapy clinic of choice for over 15 years here in the southern Red River Valley. At OSPTI, they strive to have the most up-to-date treatment options available with their hands-on method to decrease your symptoms and ensure quality care. Their motto at OSPTI, we strive to meet your goals. Locally owned on 5th Street North in Breckenridge. OSPTI.
Hinsberg's Appliance Center in downtown Wahpeton has all of your appliance needs covered. Need a window air conditioner? Hinsberg's is your place. Need a new stove, or how about a microwave? Hinsberg's is your place. Is your washer dryer on their last leg? How about a refrigerator freezer, or maybe even an under-counter dishwasher? Hinsberg's Appliance in downtown Wahpeton on Dakota Avenue can help you with all your appliance needs. Located at 315 Dakota Avenue in Wahpeton. Call 701-642-6331. Hinsberg's has all your appliance needs covered. So in the top of the first, Pelican Rapids sends 7 to the plate. In the first 4 reaching base, and then it was a 1-2-3 after that for Breckenridge and Cooper Yagi. Again, Cooper came in relief of Emmett Vig, who faced 3 hitters and allowed all of them to reach base, 2 by walks and 1 by an error. And Pelican Rapids scored 1 with no hits after sending 7 to the plate. Left 3 on base, and there was 1 Breckenridge error. So leading off for Breckenridge is going to be Cam Needle, and then it's Emmett Vig, and then Braden Wall, the right fielder. Ken Motes, home plate umpire on the bases, Josh Nordick. And again on the mound, Carson McNeil. Delivers strike 1 to Cam Needle. Outside, it's for a ball. It's 1-1 now. Assistant coach Jason Byer down in the first base coaching box. At the third base coaching box, Kevin Heidemann. And there's Nito takes inside for a ball. It's 2-1. Babe Ruth baseball here all day today. There were 4 games, I believe, played today. And the Legion game actually got started just 3 minutes late, so it's kept everything pretty much on time. High and in there, it's ball 3 now to Cam Needle, the leadoff hitter. Cam with good speed for Breckenridge. And Breckenridge comes in at 12-0 in the division. And that's inside for ball 4. So both teams' leadoff hitters draw walks. That's going to bring up Emmett Vig with the shortstop. Emmett started pitching, but after 3 hitters Gave up the ball to Cooper Yagi. Braden Wall on deck.
Yeah, I know, he told me that too, in the conference. I've been Tommy's here, I thought, or something.
So a 5-pitch walk there for McNeil, and he's going to deliver now to Vig. Comes in and side on him, and it's ball 1. Popped foul, out of play. Everybody's safe on that one, so it's 1-1 now. So McNeil set to deliver the 1-1 pitch. There goes Nito. Call strike, and Ian Easley with the stolen base is Cam Nito. Again, Nito read that one perfectly and had good speed to get down to second base. Doesn't get caught very often, but he got down there safely on that one. The count now goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes to Emmett Vig. McNeil looks back and delivers. Breaking pitch just didn't quite come across, a little high. It's ball 2. Kind of let up a little speed on that one and brought her in as Emmett Vig asks for time. McNeil delivers the 2-2 pitch. It was ball 3. I think Emmett thought it was ball 4, but it was just ball 3. 3-2 now. It's full count to Emmett Vig. Braden Wall on deck. Cooper Yagi to follow. The pitch way outside for another ball, and it's another walk. So 2 walks issued here by McNeil to start the top or the bottom of the first.
Right fielder number 13, Braden Wall.
So Braden Wall is going to come up now for Breckenridge, the right fielder. So Braden Wall at the plate takes a strike at the letters from Carson McNeil. Way outside from McNeil. It's 1-1. Breckenridge with runners at first and second. Nobody out. Means the infield fly rule is in effect. Overcast day here in Breckenridge, but very calm winds. Temps in the low 70s. Swung on and hit down the right field line. Is going to go foul. Out of play. And it's 1-2. So 1-2 pitch here from Carson McNeil to Timmy Gooler behind the plate. Got time called. Defensively for Pelican Rapids, Verdorn in left, Korf in center, Ecker in right. Do the infield after this pitch. The 1-2 pitch from McNeil. Comes up high over the head. It's ball 2, 2-2. From third to first for Pelican Rapids goes Blake Way, Soley, Garza, and Fay. Once again, Carson McNeil on the mound and Timmy Gooler behind the plate. 2-2. Nobody out. Swung on and fouled away. It's over toward Chad's car.
Goes behind us.
2-2.
Picked up 2 balls on my way over here, throwing up 2 freezies. I gave him
That one swung on and fouled away as well. Same spot. Over to the first base side, out of play. And the boys are going after it. One dives and the other stands up and picks it up. 2-2. To Braden Wall. That's outside and it gets away from Gooler. And scooting down to third base is Cam Needle. And over to second base is Emmett Vig. So 2 runners now in scoring position here after the wild pitch. McNeil's had a few of those that go wide, and Gooler's been able to retrieve them, but not that one. Again, a full count here now to Braden Wall. And he draws the walk. So a good at bat there for Braden Wall. Fouled a few pitches off. Got it to a 3-2 count and draws the walk. So 3 walks in a row now. For McNeil brings up the cleanup hitter, number 3, the pitcher, Cooper Yagi. So Carson McNeil, no room at the end, nobody out. Yagi swings at the first pitch, and it's strike 1. So the 0-1 pitch to Cooper. Outside for ball. It's 1-1 now. Breckenridge with a threat of their own here, bases loaded. Pelican Rapids had bases loaded in the top of the first with nobody out. Cooper pulls it just between third and short for a base hit. Nito comes home to score. Emmett Vig right behind him. And Breckenridge takes the lead 2-1 here with a 2 RBI single from Cooper Yagi. Drives in Cam Nito and Emmett Vig. So the first hit
Your second baseman, number 6.
by Breckenridge from Cooper Yagi drives in 2 runs, and Breckenridge takes the lead now 2-1. And we got another mound visit here as head coach of Pelican Rapids, Andy Johnson, comes out to the mound to talk to Carson McNeil. Again, he issued 3 walks and then a base hit. So this mound visit brought to you by Wahpeton Drug. Wahpeton Drug right downtown Wahpeton on Dakota Avenue. We'll take a break and we'll come right back with more of the bottom of the first.
Wahpeton Drug and Gift on Dakota Avenue in Wahpeton is your locally owned hometown pharmacy. Lori Strauss and her team have over 60 years of combined pharmaceutical experience. In addition to prescription medication, you can also find all of your over-the-counter pharmaceutical needs as well. Wahpeton Drug and Gift has a huge selection of home decor, gift ideas, and always free gift wrapping. You can find something for everyone at Wahpeton Drug and Gift, open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 6, and Saturdays, 9 to 2.
All right, here we are, and we're ready to go. And that is Chris Nito at the plate there, and he takes strike 1. 0-1 to Chris Nito. Coach Johnson left McNeil in. No changes. The corner first baseman for Pelican Rapids is in on the grass. Now he's backing up behind Cooper Yagi. And the count goes to 1-1. Infield at normal depth. They might have been looking for Chris Nito to possibly bunt. That one's low for a ball. It's 2-1. Chris Nito today playing second base, usually the designated hitter, but he's getting some defensive time for Breckenridge tonight. 2-1. Takes a strike on the outside corner. It's 2-2.
Middle of the batter's box.
2 balls, 2 strikes. McNeil delivers. Just up high, it's ball 3, and another full count here for McNeil to Chris Nito. 27 pitches already for McNeil. This will be number 28. Inside, and he walks. So Chris Nito draws the walk, and the bases are loaded once again for Breckenridge. 4 walks here in the bottom of the first for McNeil. Arnold comes up with bases loaded. Jared Arnold, the catcher for Breckenridge. On deck is Colin Roberts, a designated hitter. Batting for Jace Heggie. So it's 2-1 here in favor of Breckenridge, bottom of the first. 1-0 count to Jared Arnold. That's fought off and hit down the right field line. Goes foul. Count now 1-1. Yeah, I seen that too. It caught my eye once too. Thought it was lightning, but it was just the tower flashing over there. 1-1. Now we got the ball retrieved. High and away, it's ball 2. 2-1 now to Jared Arnold. Swung on and fouled back. It's 2-2. So McNeil set to deliver the 2-2 pitch with bases loaded, nobody out. Arnold swings, pulls it right down to third base. It's knocked down and comes into home for one. Over to first base. The double play executed perfectly from Blakeway. Knocked it down to Guler. Over to Fay. 5-2-3 double play. So the run does not score.
Number 24, Colin Roberts.
As Wall was thrown out at the plate, and then Arnold was thrown out to first base on the ground ball. Double play. Advancing to third is Yagi. There's a pulled foul for strike one to Colin Roberts. So Cooper Yagi now standing at third, and standing at second base is Chris Nito.
Line is straight.
The line was straight again, Chad? You painted it again today?
Nope.
Oh, it's just from the other day.
Yep.
Well, okay, then I guess it's got to be straight if you had it straight the other day. That one's behind Colin Roberts for a ball. It's 1-1. Outside, ball 2. 2-1 now. Again, temp in the low 70s here. East-southeast winds. Said on the phone 7, but I don't even think it's blowing 7 miles an hour right now. Roberts pops that one up, and that's going to be behind the first base dugout. The boys are going after it. And it's 2-2. Deuces Wild on the scoreboard. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. McNeil to deliver. That's fouled back out of play as well. The boys are chasing that one. A lot of foul balls here in the first inning already. 38 pitches here for McNeil. Pitch number 39 coming. Swung on another foul ball. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners at second and third. Cooper Yagi at third, Chris Nito at second. At the plate, Colin Roberts. Swung on and missed, and that was caught by Guler, and the side is retired. Not before Breckenridge can score 2 runs here in the bottom of the first, and they take the lead 2-1. We're going to the top of the second. Coming up right after this, right here on Three Borders Sports Network. Richland IFC works closely with their producers to utilize superior cropping and processing systems that yield products and ingredients of the highest quality and integrity. Richland IFC is dedicated to working with their growers through relationships based on longevity and mutual benefits for all parties involved. Richland IFC and its producers utilize superior cropping and processing systems that yield products and ingredients of the highest quality and integrity for food manufacturers. Richland IFC proudly supports all local sports teams. Thrivent and Will Ulick provides clarity for where you are today, confidence for where you go tomorrow. Thrivent combines financial expertise with purpose-based planning to help you with where you are today and where you want to be tomorrow. At Thrivent, Will Ulick can help you address a variety of complex subjects to meet your unique wealth management needs, from retirement planning to investment management and estate planning. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. Thrivent and Will Ulick supports all area sports teams and wishes them the best of luck. All right, we're going to the top of the second here for Pelican Rapids. Braden Ecker, the right fielder, leads off the top of the second from Cooper Yagi. And no pitch on that one. I don't know what happened there. If
Ball wasn't in play yet.
Ball wasn't in play yet. So, home plate umpire Ken Moats not ready for it? No, he is. The pitch. Strike one. Both teams in the first inning sent 7 to the plate. And Breckenridge scored 2, and Pelican Rapids only scored 1. A little line drive, softly caught there by Emmett Vig, and Ecker is retired on the line drive.
Next, your left fielder, number 3, Justin Verdorn.
Verdorn's going to come up now. Justin Verdorn, the left fielder. The ninth hitter for Pelican Rapids. Leadoff hitter Mikhail Korf will be up next. Strike 1 at the letters.
That's one thing they could do here is upgrade the seating.
So it's no balls, 1 strike. A little bit low on that one. It's 1-1 now from Cooper Yagi. Justin Verdorn, left fielder.
I win $1 million.
1-1 and 1 out. Pitch from Cooper. Call strike. It's strike 2 now. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Verdorn. 1 out here in the top of the second. Cooper working deliberately. Comes up high. Ball 2, 2-2. Two pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. So Verdorn is retired on strikes. Brings up the top of the order here for Pelican Rapids, post 17, Mikhail Korf. The center fielder for Pelican Rapids. He walked and scored the only run for Pelican Rapids here so far. Call strike on a breaking pitch from Cooper Yagi. Just outside, and the count goes to 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs here in the top of the first. Swung on and missed. It's strike 2, 1-2 now. I think Tuesday night, Breckenridge hosts Minot, correct?
Yes.
We will not have that on Three Borders. Just off the plate, it's ball 2, 2-2.
I won't be either.
Chad's going to get the night off. 2-2 pitch. Just low. It's a full count now from Cooper Yagi to Mikhail Korf. These two played each other in high school basketball and defended each other. The full count pitch. Swung on and a line drive. Base hit right back up the middle for Mikhail Korf. So the first hit there for Pelican Rapids puts Korf at first base with 2 outs.
Catcher number 15, Timmy Guller.
So Timmy Guler comes to the plate now. He reached on an error in his first at bat. Mikhail Korf at first base after a base hit. 2 outs. Cooper Yagi wheels and spins it over to Twidwell. Korf is back in time. The first pitch is driven to left. Going back is Werner. It's over his head. The shot to left field. Werner's got to chase it all the way to the fence. Getting the wave home, and coming home is Korf. The throw from Heggie to Amold is in plenty of time, and he is out. The throw was received in plenty of time. Werner hit the cutoff man, Jace Heggie, and threw a peg to Jared Amold to retire Korf coming home. He had the base hit from Timmy Guler, but trying to score from first on that double was Korf, and he was thrown out 7-5-2 for the third out. So there's how it all went there in your scorebooks, folk. And we'll be back here after this message for the bottom of the second. Breckenridge leads 2-1 here over Pelican Rapids.
Did you know that we serve nearly 1,500 square miles across North Dakota and Minnesota? Or that we've been around for over 60 years? How about that we've got 3,000 miles of fiber optics powering one of the best networks in the region? The best part? We're a cooperative. That means we're continually reinvesting in our communities to make them better than ever. We are Red River Communications. We've been recognized as a leader for helping our communities be great places to live and work. To find out how we're helping connect our communities, visit redrivercom.com/connecting.
Around here, every town is a sports town. And why not? Sports were important to us growing up, and we want the same for our kids. To get involved, because that's how kids learn to lead. And why Farmers Union Insurance supports these programs. Farmers Union Insurance. They don't just protect our community, they invest in it.
The Wahpeton Daily News wishes all area sports teams the best of luck this year. The Wahpeton Daily News thanks you for supporting local journalism, including the Daily News and the News Monitor. Keep up with local news, sports stories, and personal interest stories in our papers. Check out www.wahpetondailynews.com for more information about our e-newsletter right at your own computer. The Daily News supports all area sports teams and wishes all of the teams the best of luck this season. All right, leading off the bottom of the second for Breckenridge is going to be Jace Werner. Jace Werner facing McHale, and he pops that one up. Guler gets underneath it in fair territory, makes a catch. He did the right thing for a catcher. He turned around and faced it just like a regular infielder would do that one coming off the bat. It's a good play by Guler behind the plate. So retires Jace Werner on the pop fly. So that'll bring up Connor Twidwell. As Carson McNeil, one pitch, one out. He's at 41 here for through an inning and a third. So Connor Twidwell, the first baseman. Swings and misses. That's strike one. Two to one Breckenridge leads. Bottom of the second, one out. Twidwell takes strike two in the corner. It's 0-2 to Connor Twidwell. As we got a timeout by home plate umpire Ken Motes to go out and clean off the plate. And we're back in play. No balls, two strikes to Connor Twidwell. McNeil let off on that one a little bit and got Twidwell to chase, and that's two outs now here in the bottom of the second. Brings up leadoff hitter Cam Nito.
Back to the top of the order, your center fielder number one, Cam Nito.
So Nito steps up to the plate for Breckenridge here. Cam walked and scored. He stole second base, reached third on a wild pitch. Was driven home by Braden Wall. Takes strike one. Emmett Vig on deck for Breckenridge. The pitch by McNeil. Again, breaking pitch. Kind of fooled Nito. And it comes just inside for ball one. It's 1-1. McNeil delivers. Swung on back to the fence. It's strike two. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. So McNeil, much different start to this inning than it was the first inning for him. McNeil had 3 walks to start the game in the bottom of the first. Breaking pitch, that one's just over the top of the fence and goes right beside us. And the count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. So the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. A good pitch there from McNeil, retires Cam Nito, and Breckenridge 1-2-3. So 3 up, 3 down for McNeil. We're going to go to the top of the third, and the score remains Pelican Rapids 1, Breckenridge 2. Thrivent and Will Ulick provides clarity for where you are today, confidence for where you go tomorrow. Thrivent combines financial expertise with purpose-based planning to help you with where you are today and where you want to be tomorrow. At Thrivent, Will Ulick can help you address a variety of complex subjects to meet your unique wealth management needs, from retirement planning to investment management and estate planning. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. Thrivent and Will Ulick supports all area sports teams and wishes them the best of luck.
Did you know that we serve nearly 1,500 square miles across North Dakota and Minnesota? Or that we've been around for over 60 years? How about that we've got 3,000 miles of fiber optics powering one of the best networks in the region? The best part? We're a cooperative. That means we're continually reinvesting in our communities to make them better than ever. We are Red River Communications. We've been recognized as a leader for helping our communities be great places to live and work. To find out how we're helping connect our communities, visit redrivercom.com/connecting.
Welcome back to Breckenridge, Minnesota, Three Borders Sports Network. Top of the third inning.
Number 24, Luke Soley.
Soley's going to lead it off, and the first pitch, as he squared, goes over his back. It's 1 ball, no strikes. Again to Luke Soley. Walked in his first at bat, got as far as second base. Strike 1 is the call. Jace Heggie sneaking in on the grass right now, just in case Soley does square again. The pitch inside for ball 2, 2-1. Cooper just inside a little bit there to Luke Soley. 2-1 here in the top of the third. Swung on, and it's a line drive. I believe it was caught. It is caught by Emmett Vig. Emmett Vig with 2 of those line drive catches tonight. That one was right at the ankles, but again, he made a nice catch on that one. Had to make sure the umpire called it out as well. Now up for Pelican Rapids is the pitcher, Carson McNeil. Swing and a miss, strike 1. McNeil in his first at bat walked. And the count goes to 1 ball, 1 strike now to Carson McNeil. Cooper Yagi with 35 pitches. This point. Swung on and missed. It's 1-2. Carson McNeil on the other side for Pelican Rapids at 49 currently. Yagi delivers, and it's pulled foul. Hooking just foul, about 3 feet foul. McNeil gave that one a ride down the left field line. Got to the corner, and that straight line painted by Chad Affield worked again. McNeil ripped that one down the line. Home plate umpire was right out there, right on top of it to make sure it was foul. So the count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes from Cooper Yagi to Carson McNeil. Swung on and missed, strike 3, and hanging on to that one was Arnold for strike 3, so there's 2 outs.
Now batting your first baseman, number 13, Logan Fay.
So Logan Fay coming to the plate now. He popped out to Emmett Vig at shortstop in his first at bat. Coming up to the plate now for the second time. That was fouled back into the fence, straight back. It's no balls, 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and a chopper to Heggie at third. Gloves it. Over to Twidwell at first. And makes the play. Another 1-2-3 inning here. And that's time it is by Breckenridge. So third to first. Retires Logan Fay for the third out. And we'll move to the bottom of the third here. Breckenridge leads 2-1. Back right after these messages. Hinsberg's Appliance Center in downtown Wapaton has all of your appliance needs covered. Need a window air conditioner? Hinsberg's is your place. Need a new stove, or how about a microwave? Hinsberg's is your place. Is your washer dryer on their last leg? How about a refrigerator freezer, or maybe even an under-counter dishwasher? Hinsberg's Appliance in downtown Wapaton on Dakota Avenue can help you with all your appliance needs. Located at 315 Dakota Avenue in Wapaton. Call 701-642-6331. Hinsberg's has all your appliance needs covered.
Wahpeton Drug and Gift on Dakota Avenue in Wahpeton is your locally owned hometown pharmacy. Lori Strauss and her team have over 60 years of combined pharmaceutical experience. In addition to prescription medication, you can also find all of your over-the-counter pharmaceutical needs as well. Wahpeton Drug and Gift has a huge selection of home decor, gift ideas, and always free gift wrapping. You can find something for everyone at Wahpeton Drug and Gift, open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 6, and Saturdays, 9 to 2.
All right, welcome back to Breckenridge. Cowboy Field, home of Post 53 in the summertime. Leading off the bottom of the third for Breckenridge is Emmett Vig. From Carson McNeil, takes strike one. Vig in his first at bat walked and scored on the single by Cooper Yagi in the first inning. That one's inside for a ball. It's 1-1. So far, Pelican Rapids has left 4 on base. Breckenridge has left 2 on base through 2 innings. Outside for ball, it's 2-1. McNeil delivers, swung on and missed by Emmett Vig. It's 2-2 now. Carson McNeil set to deliver to Timmy Gooler. Vig at the plate. Swung on and fouled away. It's out of play. So the count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. Is that what it is? I thought it was way over, and then I seen it bouncing behind the dugout. Hit the light pole, huh? The 2-2 pitch. Chopper to Garza at second. Over to first to Fay for the out. And Vig is retired on the ground ball. 4-3 for the first out.
Up next, your right fielder, number 13.
Going to bring up Braden Wall, the right fielder. Braden walked and reached as far as third. He was thrown out at the plate on that double play ball. Almost hit him. It's ball 1. Again, overcast skies here in Breckenridge. Lights are not on yet, Chad. Inside, nope, it's a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-1. Cooper Yagi on deck. Cristino following him. McNeil delivers. Again, a breaking pitch. And bending down in front of it there was Braden Wall for a ball. It's 2-1. McNeil, the 2-1 pitch. Comes outside. It's ball 3. So Braden Wall walked in his first at bat. He's got a 3-1 count from McNeil. The pitch. Swung on and popped out to center. Korf tracking back and going back, and it gets over his head back in straightaway center. Braden Wall stands up at second base with a stand-up double. As the cutoff man was missed on that one, but Braden Wall had already slowed up and stopped at second. So Braden Wall with the second hit of the game here for Breckenridge. A stand-up double at second base brings up Cooper Yagi. Cooper had 2 RBI in the first inning, looking to get RBI number 3. Braden Wall ripped that one out to center field and gave it a good ride out there. And Korf turned around and started running back right away. And it just carried on him. Cooper takes inside for a ball. Two to 1 lead here in the bottom of the third. 1 out. Cooper Yagi at the plate. Braden Wall at second. Carson McNeil delivers. Cooper fists that one to short, and I got a feeling they tagged out Braden Wall. They did on the double play line drive. So Cooper lines out to short for the second out, and Braden Wall just couldn't get back to second base in time, and it's a 6 unassisted as Soley tagged him out for the third out. So 3 up, 3 down, but there was 1 base hit here in the bottom of the third. We're going to go to the top of the fourth here. Again, your score remains Breckenridge 2, and Pelican Rapids 1. We'll be right back after these messages.
Around here, every town is a sports town. And why not? Sports were important to us growing up, and we want the same for our kids. To get involved, because that's how kids learn to lead. And why Farmers Union Insurance supports these programs. Farmers Union Insurance. They don't just protect our community, they invest in it.
Have you ever considered chiropractic for your family? Dr. Andrea and the staff at Hornstein Family Chiropractic love to see families. With 16 years of experience seeing brand new babies, pregnant women, toddlers, teens, athletes, she cares for your family like it's her family. Join Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 715 Dakota Avenue in Wahpeton, and we will help your family grow up healthy. Call 701-672-1300 for the next soonest available appointment, because at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is a family affair.
Alrighty, we're going to the top of the fourth here at Cowboy Field, home of the Breckenridge Post 53 Legion baseball team. And strike one is delivered to Peyton Blakeway. He popped out to Cooper Yagi in his first bat. It was a foul ball that Cooper chased onto this side of the third base line. So Blakeway, his second at bat here, takes ball one. It's 1-1. So the 1-1 pitch now from Cooper Yagi. Delivered a strike. It's 1-2. Peyton Blakeway, the third baseman. Made a nice play to do a double play there earlier in the game to halt the rally there by Breckenridge. And that swung on and missed, and it scoots away from Amold. And Amold couldn't find it, and he goes all the way to the fence, and when he couldn't find it, heading all the way to second base, and now it's an overthrow back to Cooper Yagi and scooting over to third. So 2 errors on that one. First on the swing and a miss, and it's Amold couldn't find it.
Now batting your second baseman, number 19, Esteban Garza.
So there was a strikeout there, but it didn't count as an out. And then the overthrow allowed Blakeway to scoot to third. So Garza at the plate takes strike one. The tying run at third base is Peyton Blakeway. Strike one. So it's 0-2 now to the hitter Garza. Garza struck out in his first at bat. I think there was two errors on that. So the count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. Maybe it's just 1 error in a pass ball. Just 1 error. Let's call it 1 error in a pass ball. I'm not official, but that's what we'll call it. There's a strike 3. Caught looking on that one is Garza. We're going to call it a pass ball, Art, and then we'll call it an error on the throw. So 1 error.
Now batting your right fielder, number 8, Braden Ecker.
So that's going to bring up Braden Ecker. Still at third base is Blakeway. Again, swung at strike 3. The ball got under the glove of Amold, went back to the fence, and Amold didn't find it right away, allowing Blakeway to scoot to second. And Amold threw it back to Cooper Yagi and overthrew him, and that allowed Blakeway to scoot down to third. So it's 0-2. Infield is in for Breckenridge, and there's a little liner, just foul. Missed it by about 6 inches. Might have been closer than that, huh? It was foul, though. That straight line was right there.
I didn't do the chalk.
Oh, you didn't do the chalk. Okay.
Still 1-2, isn't it?
I think it's 0-2, yep. Cooper Yagi delivers the 0-2 pitch off the plate. Ball 1. In at the plate, Braden Ecker. He lined out to Emmett Vig in his first at bat at shortstop. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. So we'll see if Cooper gets out of this one unscathed. And really, so far this inning, he has 3 strikeouts. However, Blakeway reached on the pass ball on strike 3. So it brings up the number 9 hitter, Justin Verdorn. Takes inside for a ball. Verdorn struck out in his first at bat. Just off the plate. It's ball 2 now, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Blakeway at third. And a rip fair, and it's inside for a base hit by Verdorn. Is going to drive in Blakeway from third. Right down the line for a base hit single. Verdorn gets the RBI single.
Up next, your center fielder, number 11, McHale Court.
So Cooper Yagi could have been out of this one with 3 strikeouts and ends up giving up a run here and a base hit. There's a slow roller to Heggie. He's got to charge hard, picks it up. Run, throws on a run into Twidwell's glove and bounced out of Twidwell's glove. I think they would have had Korf on that one had he not popped out of his glove. So another error here for Breckenridge. And moving down to second base is Verdorn on the air. So runners at first and second, we're tied at 2. And there's 2 outs, and there's a pop fly to the left field side. Is it going to go foul? It drifts foul. Werner gets over there, though, and makes the catch in foul territory to retire the side. So there's 2 left on base. 1 run here for Pelican Rapids. And we are tied now going to the bottom of the 4th. Breckenridge 2, Pelican Rapids 2, back after this.
Around here, every town is a sports town. And why not? Sports were important to us growing up, and we want the same for our kids. To get involved, because that's how kids learn to lead. And why Farmers Union Insurance supports these programs. Farmers Union Insurance. They don't just protect our community, they invest in it.
Did you know that we serve nearly 1,500 square miles across North Dakota and Minnesota? Or that we've been around for over 60 years? How about that we've got 3,000 miles of fiber optics powering one of the best networks in the region? The best part? We're a cooperative. That means we're continually reinvesting in our communities to make them better than ever. We are Red River Communications. We've been recognized as a leader for helping our communities be great places to live and work. To find out how we're helping connect our communities, visit redrivercom.com/connecting.
Welcome back to Breckenridge, Minnesota. Post 53 and post 17 here in a good game. It's tied at 2 here as we're going to the bottom of the 4th. Waiting for the catcher for Pelican Rapids, Timmy Gooler, to come back out with the gear on. And here he hustles out. The Babe Ruths had their districts here. The South districts were held today here in the first round. And Parker's Prairie defeated Breckenridge in game number 1, 5-1. And then in game number 2, Pelican Rapids and Frazee 12-6 in favor of PRBA, and then they played Fergus Falls in the next game, and they lost to Fergus Falls 11-7, and that Parker's Prairie then also lost to OTC 3-0. In leading off here now, the bottom of the 4th for Breckenridge is going to be Chris Needle facing Carson McNeil, still hanging in there. We're tied at 2. Strike 1 to Needle. It's 1-1 now. 1-1 pitch goes outside. It's 2-1.
say PR.
PRBA is Pelican Rapids. No?
Pine River?
Oh, Pine River, maybe. Sorry.
Prairie River. Prairie River.
Prairie River.
Baseball Association.
Okay, gotcha.
Down by West Central.
Prairie River. PRBA is Prairie River Baseball Association. All right, they lost to Fergus Falls, 11-7. So Fergus Falls moves on. They will play tomorrow at 5 p.m. against OTC. Also tomorrow at 9 a.m. Frazee and Parker's Prairie, and then at 11:30 Breckenridge and PRBA play at 11:30. So there are 4 games, though, tomorrow. Those 2 winners will face off at 2 p.m. The winners between Frazee and Parker's Prairie and Breckenridge and PRBA. Full count delivered to Chris Needle. He pulls it to the left side. Getting underneath it is Verdorn and makes the catch in left field. So Chris Needle retired on the fly ball.
Number 22, Jared Amo.
So 9 in a row retired here by McNeil since he started out with a struggle in the top of the first, allowing 2 runs and 3 walks initially. So 9 in a row retired. He started here with Arnold. Retired Jared Arnold and then Colin Roberts. And then 3 up, 3 down in the second and third. Excuse me, there was a double there by Braden Wall in there. I missed that one. So it was not 9 in a row. Gave up the double to Braden Wall. Had to look at my book again. So I'm going to miss by Arnold. It's 1 and 2. Not very much writing in my book tonight there, so I thought it was 3 up, 3 down there in that third inning. But there was 3 up and 3 down as Wall was doubled up on the line drive double play ball. So it's 2 and 2 now to Jared Arnold. 1 out here in the bottom of the fourth. And Arnold is retired on strikes. So 2 outs here now in the bottom of the fourth is going to bring up Colin Roberts. Colin Roberts struck out in his first at bat in the first inning. McNeil delivers. Call strike. It's 0-1 now to Colin Roberts. Again, Verdorn, Korf, and Ecker in the outfield. Left to right. McNeil delivers to Guler. Call strike. It's 0-2. Third base to first base for Pelican Rapids. Blake Way at third. Soley at short. Garza at second. Fay at first. And there is strike 3. A 1-2-3 inning again for McNeil. And Breckenridge is retired. 1, 2, 3. We're going to go to the top of the fifth. We're tied at 2. Breckenridge and Pelican Rapids here in a good one.
Richland IFC works closely with their producers to utilize superior cropping and processing systems that yield products and ingredients of the highest quality and integrity. Richland IFC is dedicated to working with their growers through relationships based on longevity and mutual benefits for all parties involved. Richland IFC and its producers utilize superior cropping and processing systems that yield products and ingredients of the highest quality and integrity for food manufacturers. Richland IFC proudly supports all local sports teams.
Wahpeton Drug and Gift on Dakota Avenue in Wahpeton is your locally owned hometown pharmacy. Lori Strauss and her team have over 60 years of combined pharmaceutical experience. In addition to prescription medication, you can also find all of your over-the-counter pharmaceutical needs as well. Wahpeton Drug and Gift has a huge selection of home decor, gift ideas, and always free gift wrapping. You can find something for everyone at Wahpeton Drug and Gift, open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 6, and Saturdays, 9 to 2.
All right, some defensive changes here and a pitching change for Breckenridge as Connor Twidwell comes in to take the mound for Breckenridge here in a 2-2 tie. We're going to the top of the 5th. And Connor Twidwell takes the mound. Moving over to third base now is Emmett Vig. Shortstop now is Cooper Yagi. And moving over to first base from third base is Jace Heggie. So infield looks a little different. The only remaining constant was Chris Nito at second base. So again, Twidwell takes the mound. Heggie goes to first. Yagi goes back to short. And moving over to third was Emmett Vig. And now both coaches talking to home plate umpire Ken Moats. And they're trying to figure out what's going on here. I don't know what's going on here. And they're bringing in Jace Werner. As maybe Twidwell, they figured out that he couldn't pitch maybe. So we've got another break in the action here. It looks like Jace Werner coming in to pitch from left field. So that's what it looks like. Is it raining out, Chad?
It's raining.
I can hear a little sprinkle on the roof, yeah.
I think it's heavy, but
Yeah, it didn't look like it was heavy on the showers on the radar.
Check that. Different changes. Now pitching number 12, Jace Werner.
So Jace Werner does come in to pitch. And now moving to left field is Connor Twidwell. So maybe the pitch count was too high for Twidwell to come back.
how is Pelican? Huh? Right?
So it's another pitching change here. We got some raindrops falling here in Breckenridge. Not heavy rain, just a light sprinkle. And now Kevin Heideman's walking over with his book over to the Pelican Rapids bench. And they're looking at the scorebook. So we'll see what happens here. Interesting to find out what's going on here is Coach Heideman over talking to Coach Johnson. And again, Heideman brought in Twidwell to pitch. And then Coach Johnson went over and they talked a little bit here. And now they're going. So Kevin Heideman heads back to his own bench. And Jace Werner continues to warm up. And it's still 2-2 here in the top of the 5th. It looks like Jace Werner is ready to go. And leading off here at the top of the 5th for Pelican Rapids is going to be Luke Soley.
Pelican Rapids in the top of the 5th inning here, shortstop number 24, Luke Soley.
Soley in his first at bat walked, got as far as second base, and then lined out to shortstop in his next at bat. So the count's now 1 ball, no strikes to Soley.
I'm trying to think of. No, I know. I don't know, Chad. I don't know how Pelican.
Werner delivers. It's a bouncer. Arnold picks that one off. It's 2-0.
Saying who he wanted to throw, I don't think. No.
Again, light rain falling here. Not enough to stop the action yet. Strike one on the corner. It's 2-1. Twidwell playing left field. Takes strike 2 from Werner. So Soley evens out the count here from Jace Werner. 2-2. Bouncer right back up the middle. Werner flags it down. Soft toss over to Heggie, and Jace picks it up for the out. So a ground ball out there to get the first out for Pelican Rapids, and the first out for Jace Werner. Going to bring up the number 4 hitter, Carson McNeil. McNeil walked in his first at bat, struck out in his second at bat. He's fouled back into the fence. It's strike 1. I don't know if I've ever seen Twidwell play the outfield, guys. Have you guys? No, they haven't. So a little new position there for Connor Twidwell out in left field. Swung on, and it's hit the left field. Twidwell's coming in. Going back is Cooper. Cooper and Twidwell. And that one drops in between Cooper and Twidwell in left field. So a base hit. It was a tough play either way if one of them would have made it. So I would call it a base hit. Just out of our camera shot there, folks. So it's 2-2. He could if he wants to. He's got his NDSCS gear on tonight. As the runner attempted to steal but came back. Head coach of the NDSCS Wildcats up here watching some players. Here the runner goes this time, and Amel throws it down just a little bit late. And sliding safely into second base was Carson McNeil with a stolen base. McNeil got on with the first base with a single. And Logan Fay now at the plate. Fay is popped out to short and grounded out. So it's a 2-0 pitch here now from Werner. Delivers high for a ball. It's 3-0. So Jace Werner comes in, delivers, call strike. It's 3-1. So Werner got to battle his way back here. Runner at second base, Carson McNeil. At the plate, Logan Fay. The pitch from Werner is driven right up the middle, bounces off the side of the mound. And Hagee's got to pick it up and hustle it over to Jace Hagee at first base to retire Fay. It bounced off the side of the mound there right into Cooper Yeage's, but it slowed up a little bit. And hustling down the baseline was Logan Fay. And he threw it over to Jace Hagee just in time to retire Logan Fay. So 2 outs, and moving over to third base now is McNeil. And the batter is Peyton Blakeway. He scored the tying run here in the 4th inning. And he struck out, actually, and then the pass ball by Arnold, and then Arnold overthrew Cooper Yeage, who was pitching at the time. Was inside for ball 2. And Blakeway ended up at second base. And eventually ended up at third on the overthrow to Cooper Yeage from Jared Arnold. 2-0. Pitch from Werner, swung on and missed. So the 2-1 pitch now is outside for ball 3. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. It's a 2-2 game. 3-1 pitch. Driven to center field for a base hit. Blakeway drives in McNeil from third. RBI single. So a good clean hit there by Blakeway. Drives in McNeil from third base. So Pelican Rapids takes the lead now, 3-2 here in the top of the 5th.
Second baseman, number 19, Esteban Garza.
It's going to bring up Esteban Garza, the second baseman. He struck out twice so far. And there goes the runner. Arnold with the throw. Chris Nito covering the bag, and it bounces away. And staying at second base with the stolen base is Peyton Blakeway. 3-2 lead for Pelican Rapids here now in the top of the 5th. Jace Werner in the pitch for Breckenridge. So runner in scoring position again here for Pelican Rapids as that pitch goes up high, and Arnold had to come out of the crouch and reach up to get that one from Jace Werner. So it's 2-0. So Werner set to deliver. That one's low. So it's ball 3. The pitch is outside, ball 4. 4 straight balls there for Garza. Draws the walk and runners at the corners now for, runners at first and second for Pelican Rapids. Blakeway is still at second base after his RBI single. Garza at first on the walk brings up Braden Ecker. Lined out and struck out. 0 for 2 on the day. Facing Jace Werner. Pitch. Inside corner for a strike. And there goes the runner. Everybody's not paying attention. And scooting down to third was Peyton Blakeway. Good heads-up play there as Breckenridge was just kind of daydreaming on that one, and Blakeway saw it, and he just took off. Good heads-up play there from Peyton Blakeway. So Blakeway at third now. So a pass ball or a wild pitch, Blakeway would score. So it's 0-2 though. Pick 3, and that retires the side for out number 3. However, Pelican Rapids does score 1 run here on an RBI single hit by Peyton Blakeway. So a couple of hits and 1 run scored and 2 left on base. We're going to the bottom of the 5th. Pelican Rapids 3, Breckenridge 2. Back after this.
The Wahpeton Daily News wishes all area sports teams the best of luck this year. The Wahpeton Daily News thanks you for supporting local journalism, including the Daily News and the News Monitor. Keep up with local news, sports stories, and personal interest stories in our papers. Check out www.wahpetondailynews.com for more information about our e-newsletter right at your own computer. The Daily News supports all area sports teams and wishes all of the teams the best of luck this season.
Did you know that we serve nearly 1,500 square miles across North Dakota and Minnesota? Or that we've been around for over 60 years? How about that we've got 3,000 miles of fiber optics powering one of the best networks in the region? The best part? We're a cooperative. That means we're continually reinvesting in our communities to make them better than ever. We are Red River Communications. We've been recognized as a leader for helping our communities be great places to live and work. To find out how we're helping connect our communities, visit redrivercom.com/connecting.
Breckenridge to lead off the bottom of the 5th. Swings and fouls that one away. The rain coming down a little more steady now, the way it sounds. You can hear it through my headset. Kind of. Still light. It's 0-2 now to Jace Werner. Swung on and strike 3. Carson McNeil has really settled down since the first inning.
Up next, your left fielder number 17, Connor.
79 pitches, I believe. This will be 80th. Yeah, he threw almost 40 in the first inning, yeah. Connor Twidwell at the plate. Takes outside for a ball. Breckenridge got somebody warming up in the pen, Chad. Swung on and missed. It's 1-1. Who is it? Oh. Okay. Comes up high, ball 2, 2-1 now to Connor Twidwell. Twidwell in his first at bat struck out. Call strike at the knees. It's 2-2. Pelican Rapids so far here in the game unofficially have left 8 runners on base. And that one hits him. So Connor getting on any way he can there. Takes the ball right in the left hip. So Cam Nito now comes to the plate for Breckenridge, and Connor Twidwell stands at first base. Cam Nito walked and scored in his first at bat and struck out in inning number 2. Just with the steel roof above, it sounds heavier than it actually is. And another hit by pitch as Nito takes that one off his left hip. So Nito will go to first base, and heading to second base is Connor Twidwell. And now Coach Johnson wants to come out and talk to his pitcher, Carson McNeil. 85 pitches so far for McNeil. We'll see what happens here. This mound visit brought to you by Wahpeton Drug, right in downtown Wahpeton. Wahpeton Drug, right on Dakota Avenue. Again, they've got all your prescription needs, your over-the-counter needs, gifts, cards, much, much more. Downtown Wahpeton, right on Dakota Avenue. Stop and see Lori Shannon, Amy Christie, and the whole bunch down there at Wahpeton Drug. Right in downtown Wahpeton on Dakota Avenue, our mound visit sponsor. So Coach Johnson talking to his defense as well here, with runners at first and second and one out. Home plate umpire Ken Motes goes out and breaks it all up, and everybody's in the same positions that they were. And coming to the plate now is going to be Emmett Vig. Emmett Vig playing third base now. At second base, Twidwell. At first base, Cam Nito. Both hit by pitches. Swing and a miss by Vig. Strike one. It's outside for a ball. It's 1-1. A little bit of a heavy shower just on the edge of town. I see some orange and red in that one, Chad. That one's a wild pitch, and the runners will advance. So the wild pitch by McNeil, and advancing to third was Twidwell. Advancing to second is Cam Nito. The tying run at third base, the go-ahead run at second. In the rain coming down just a little bit harder. Umbrellas are out. People coming up underneath the grandstand. The 2-1 pitch. And a bunt is foul. The bunt attempt by Emmett Vig goes foul. Coach Heidemann wanted to play a little small ball there as Twidwell was taken off from third, stopped part way. Vig put the bat on the ball, but hit it foul. So we'll do it all over again here with 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out. Runners at second and third for Breckenridge. Pitch number 90 for McNeil coming up. And that hit Emmett Vig under the shoulder in the armpit. And the bases are loaded for Breckenridge here with 3 hit by pitches. And Coach Johnson wants to come out, and he's got to make the change here. McNeil with 90 pitches is going to be retired here because on the second visit you have to make the pitching change. So it looks like coming into pitch now is going to be Blake Way. So it's just a straight switch there, guys? No? Oh, goodness, we got a big change here. We'll come back after these messages. This mound visit brought to you by Wahpeton Drug.
Wahpeton Drug and Gift on Dakota Avenue in Wahpeton is your locally owned hometown pharmacy. Lori Strauss and her team have over 60 years of combined pharmaceutical experience. In addition to prescription medication, you can also find all of your over-the-counter pharmaceutical needs as well. Wahpeton Drug and Gift has a huge selection of home decor, gift ideas, and always free gift wrapping. You can find something for everyone at Wahpeton Drug and Gift, open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 6, and Saturdays, 9 to 2.
All right, welcome back to Breckenridge here. You see the pitcher warming up, and that is Peyton Blakeway, who came in to pitch from third base. And then moving over to third base is Esteban Garza. And then moving over to second base was McNeil. So there's your defensive changes for Pelican Rapids. So Garza goes to third. McNeil goes to second. Just writing these in my book here, folks. And McNeil goes to second, and Blakeway comes in to pitch. And at the plate for Breckenridge now is, with one out, is Braden Wall. He doubled in his last at bat. And there's one out here with post 53 and loaded bases. On deck for Breckenridge is Cooper Yagi. And Blakeway delivers. Infield is in on the edge of the grass as Braden Wall takes ball one. 3-2. Breckenridge trails. Blakeway delivers just inside. It's a ball. It's 2-0. Peyton Blakeway comes in to pitch here with bases loaded, and it's a 2-0 count. That one comes up high, ball 3 now to Braden Wall. So I would assume a clear take sign here for Braden Wall, unless it's right down the pipe for the super senior. And a light rain continues to fall. Fake bunt offered, and it is a ball 4. So we have a tie game issued on walks. So walks are a big story in this game, folks. A lot of walks by both.
Up next, your shortstop.
So moving over to third now is Nito. That's Cam. Moving over to second is Vig. And over to first base is Braden Wall. Cooper Yagi at the plate. Bases loaded for the number 4 hitter. Cooper taken until he gets a strike, I'm assuming. It takes low for a ball. See what happens here. Unless Cooper gets a pitch he likes, he may have the green light. Now he squares the bunt and pulls it back for strike 1. So it's 1-1 now to Cooper Yagi. Bases loaded. We're tied at 3. Cooper Yagi facing Peyton Blakeway. One out here for Breckenridge. Blakeway delivers, and it's fisted foul by Cooper over toward the third base side. Didn't quite make it to the wheat field, just on the other side of Chad's AgriLime pile there. You can see the AgriLime out in the infield getting a little darker from the light rain that's falling here. The 1-2 pitch way over the head of Cooper. It's 2-2. Cooper so far has singled and lined out. 1 for 2 on the day. Blakeway sets infield on the grass. There's a chopper right in front of the plate. It skirts away from Blakeway and safe at home plate. It just took a funny bounce when it hit the grass, and sliding home safely was Cam Nito with the 4th run. So an infield hit there for Cooper Yagi.
Now batting new second baseman number 6.
Keeps the bases loaded and drives in Cam Nito from third. So a good slide there by Nito, too, to get home in time. That ball took a funny hop on Blakeway and scooted away from him just a little bit, and couldn't quite catch the speedy Cam Nito coming in from third. So now batting for Breckenridge is Chris Nito. And I think we got a timeout. I think Coach Heidemann might have a point here. I think you got to throw to the bag, don't you, Art? Did he step off and throw to the shortstop? And I think that's what they're discussing right now. There was nobody. Blakeway stepped off and threw to the shortstop solely, and that should be a balk, I believe, and it is. So coming home to score on the balk is Emmett Vig, and moving over to third base, everybody advances 1, so third base now is Wall, and second base is Cooper Yagi. Again, when you do a pickoff play, you have to throw to a bag that somebody's at, and he just threw it back to the shortstop. So 3 runs across here now in the bottom of the 5th for Breckenridge, and they lead 5-3. And the rain coming down just a little bit harder now. That's low for a ball, and it's at the plate now again is Chris Nito. Chris walked in the first and flew out in the 4th. Pitch is swung on to left field. Going back is Verdorn. Tagging at third is Wall. He's going to come home, and he'll make it home easily, standing up, crossing the plate. So the fourth run of the inning, and an RBI sacrifice fly by Chris Nito drives it to left field deep. So a sacrifice fly to left field for Chris Nito. Drives in the run at third was Braden Wall, so a RBI sacrifice fly for Chris Nito. And now it is 6-3 in favor of Breckenridge here, with the rain continuing to fall. Umbrellas are out. Again, a light rain. We don't see any lightning in the area. And now batting for Breckenridge is the catcher, Jared Arnold. So again, Breckenridge coming from behind. They were down 3-2 and now lead 6-3. Pitch by Blakeway goes up high on Arnold. It's ball one.
At the plate, your catcher, number 22, Jared Arnold.
Looks down to Coach Heidemann for a sign. Lone runner for Breckenridge, and there goes Cooper. He's heading down to third. Cooper in safely on the stolen base. You just see Cooper kept creeping a little bit further and further on his lead. Ended up going down to third base with a stolen base for Cooper Yagi. So 90 feet away is another run here for Breckenridge. They scored 4 already in the inning. Blakeway trying to get some traction on the pitching rubber. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Yagi at third. Arnold at the plate takes outside ball. So it's 3-0 now to Jared Arnold. The 3-0 pitch from Blakeway. Yagi bouncing around at third. Blakeway comes home with it. Takes a strike to Jared Arnold. Arnold. Grounded out in his first at bat, struck out in his second at bat. The pitch, and it's a little blooper in the infield, and coming in to make the catch is McNeil to retire the side. So that's the third out here, but not before Breckenridge can score 4 runs on 1 hit, and they strand 1 here in the bottom of the 5th. We're going to the top of the 6th. Breckenridge leads this one 6-3, and we'll be right back with the top of the 6th right after this on Three Borders Sports Network.
Thrivent Will Ulick provides clarity for where you are today, confidence for where you go tomorrow. Thrivent combines financial expertise with purpose-based planning to help you with where you are today and where you want to be tomorrow. At Thrivent, Will Ulick can help you address a variety of complex subjects to meet your unique wealth management needs, from retirement planning to investment management and estate planning. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. Thrivent and Will Ulick supports all area sports teams and wishes them the best of luck.
Around here, every town is a sports town. And why not? Sports were important to us growing up, and we want the same for our kids. To get involved, because that's how kids learn to lead. And why Farmers Union Insurance supports these programs. Farmers Union Insurance. They don't just protect our community, they invest in it.
Did you know that we serve nearly 1,500 square miles across North Dakota and Minnesota? Or that we've been around for over 60 years? How about that we've got 3,000 miles of fiber optics powering one of the best networks in the region? The best part? We're a cooperative. That means we're continually reinvesting in our communities to make them better than ever. We are Red River Communications. We've been recognized as a leader for helping our communities be great places to live and work. To find out how we're helping connect our communities, visit redrivercom.com/connecting.
All right, the rain continues to fall here in Breckenridge as we go to the top of the 6th inning. And Breckenridge took the lead here in the bottom of the 5th, and they lead 6-3 here as we go to the top of the 6th. Again, the light rain continues. The agrolime is getting darker As we go to the top of the 6th, and leading off is the number 9 hitter who singled in his last at bat. That's Justin Bredorn. Struck out in his first at bat, singled in his second at bat. 1 for 2 on the day. And Jace Werner on the mound for Breckenridge. Delivers outside for a ball. Three runs, 5 hits, 1 error for Pelican Rapids. 6 runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors for Breckenridge. That's strike 1 there. It's 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike from Jace Werner to Verdorn. Swung on and fouled away. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes now. One-two pitch. Outside for ball. It's 2-2. Again, the agri-lime getting a little darker as time moves along here. Swung on and a pop fly to center. Cam Needle looks like he's got a gauge. Takes a couple steps and makes the catch to retire Verdorn on the fly ball to center field. So 1 out here. Bringing up the leadoff hitter, Mikhail Korf. Korf has walked and scored and singled to reach as far as third, and then he reached on an error in his third at bat. So this is officially his third at bat, but he's been at the plate 4 times as the leadoff hitter. Takes low for a ball from Jace Werner. Again, welcome back to Three Borders Sports, everybody. I'm Joel Schreiner. Brian Watson couldn't be here tonight with me. Swung on and pulled down the third base line. Fair just gets underneath the glove of Emmett Vega at third base. But again, getting over to that one in a hurry was Connor Twidwell to hold a single for Mikhail Korf. So Korf reaches first here. 2 for 3 in the day for Mikhail Korf.
Next, catcher number 15, Timmy Guler.
So now batting for Pelican Rapids is the catcher, Timmy Guler. So the balls are getting wet here. They just tossed that one away to get her wiped down, huh? Timmy Guler at the plate as Jace Werner delivers ball 1. Guler reached on an error in the first, singled in the second, and popped out in the fourth. So Guler 1 for 3 in the day so far. As Jace Werner sets with 1 out and pitches. Pulled foul. Coach Johnson scrambles over to get that one. Gets it back to Werner. And the count's 1 ball, 1 strike. Jace Werner with 33 pitches so far here. The pitch caught the corner and caught Guler looking. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner at first base is Korf. Werner delivers, fouled away. And the count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Korf reached on a single, his second one of the night. He's 2 for 3. Little bigger lead over there. And Werner throws over to Heggie. And Korf is back just in time. Might have saw him leaning that way too. It looked like he had a little bigger lead than he was getting before. 1-2 pitch from Jace Werner. And there he goes. Swung on and popped straight up. Coming back to the fence is Amold and couldn't quite get there in time as Amold crashes into the fence and loses his shoe. So the count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes on the foul ball by Guler. Again, taking off on the pitch there was Korf. We'll see what happens here now on the next pitch. As Amold gets his shoe back on. We're in the top of the 6th, 1 out. Runner at first is Korf. A 1-2 count to Timmy Guler. And Korf goes again, swung on a miss. Stommel throws it down to Chris Nito, covering the bag, and safely with a stolen base was Korf. So 2 outs here in the top of the 6th for Luke Soley coming to the plate. Soley walked, lined out, and ground out. 0 for 3 so far tonight for Luke Soley. Werner delivers, low for ball. 6-3 lead with 2 out here in the top of the 6th. Korf standing at second base, having a chat back there with Cooper Yagi. Again, those two played basketball against each other this past winter. We were witness to that one a couple times. And there's the pickoff move. And back in time was Korf sliding in. Cooper Yagi gives him a pat on the shoulder. So the 1-0 pitch now to Luke Soley. Low and away, ball 2. Again, the light rain continues to fall here. And the pitch goes up high. It's 3-0. First base is open. Standing at second is Mikhail Korf. Two outs here in the top of the 6th. The pitch from Werner. Low for a ball. It's ball 4. So Soley draws the walk, and runners now at first and second with 2 outs for Pelican Rapids. Coming to the plate now is Carson McNeil. Walked, struck out, and hit a single and scored in the 5th inning. So McNeil at the plate facing Jace Werner. With two. The 0-1 pitch from
OSPTI has been the therapy clinic of choice for over 15 years here in the southern Red River Valley. At OSPTI, they strive to have the most up-to-date treatment options available with their hands-on method to decrease your symptoms and ensure quality care. Their motto at OSPTI, we strive to meet your goals. Locally owned on 5th Street North in Breckenridge. OSPTI.
Wapanen Drug and Gift on Dakota Avenue in Wapanen is your locally owned hometown pharmacy. Lori Strauss and her team have over 60 years of combined pharmaceutical experience. In addition to prescription medication, you can also find all of your over-the-counter pharmaceutical needs as well. Wapanen Drug and Gift has a huge selection of home decor, gift ideas, and always free gift wrapping. You can find something for everyone at Wapanen Drug and Gift, open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 6, and Saturdays, 9 to 2. All
right, we had a bit of a camera issue there, but we're back. don't think the rain caused it to freeze, but something happened there with our camera. That's the second time tonight it's froze on me, so I apologize for that.
Colin Roberts.
So we're going to the bottom of the sixth with Colin Roberts leading off here against Peyton Blakeway. Breckenridge leads 6-3, and a swing and a base hit for Colin Roberts. Between short and third, and Colin Roberts ends up on first base with a single.
Up next, your pitcher, number 12.
That'll be Breckenridge's fourth hit of the evening here, and that's going to bring up the pitcher now, Jace Werner. And the ball was probably pretty wet, so they want to get that one back in and get it wiped down. We're in the bottom of the sixth here, nobody out. Runner at first base on the single is Colin Roberts. Jace Werner at the plate. So Werner against Blakeway. Blakeway delivers low and outside. It's ball one. Blakeway in relief of Carson McNeil. McNeil now playing second base for Pelican Rapids. On deck for Breckenridge is Connor Twidwell. The pitch. Call strike on the outer half. So the count goes to 1-1 now to Jace Werner. I thought it quit raining during the commercial break there, but now it picked up again. A little bit. Again, nothing serious. No, I don't see any ponding or anything or puddles anywhere. Werner puts the bunt down, heading to second base, and the throw goes up high, and an error on the throw, and everybody's safe. So bunt attempt there as Werner tried to get the runner over to second base, and he succeeded in doing that. But the throw from third base Garza was a little bit too high for Fay to handle, and everybody's safe. So an error goes in the books, and now we got runners at first and second with nobody out for Breckenridge. Connor Twidwell at the plate. Corners are creeping in, and they do. And that one goes up behind Twidwell. He offered at it. It's a strike, but the runners advance anyway. So the wild pitch, the runners advance to second and third. Twidwell at the plate, and it's a call strike. So the 0-1 count, and the infield is on the grass, and Twidwell squares again. There's the bunt, and it's a beautiful bunt, and everybody's going to be safe. Twidwell with a great sacrifice bunt there. And the squeeze play works for Breckenridge. Coming home to score was Colin Roberts from third. So some small ball here from Connor Twidwell and Coach Heidemann. Again, it's a beautiful bunt just a little past the pitcher's mound. And charging on that one was Garza. And Blakeway went after that one, and neither one of them could come up with it. And Twidwell reaches first base. Scoring safely was Colin Roberts, and the RBI for Twidwell. Makes the score now 7-3. So we got a mound visit here again by Coach Johnson. That mound visit brought to you by Wahpeton Drug, downtown Wahpeton.
Your center fielder, number 1, Cam Needle.
So now the leadoff hitter for Breckenridge comes up, and that's Cam Needle. So two singles here in the inning for Breckenridge. Runners at the corners. Cam Needle at the plate. Needle squares. That one's off the back fence for foul ball, strike one. So 0-1 now. Cam Needle at the plate. Twidwell getting his lead at first. And that one catches the corner on Cam Needle. It's 0-2. Some diehard fans sitting down on the first base side there with no umbrellas or no rain gear. They're just soaking it up. Twidwell leaning at first. There he goes. The pitch is low. It was a good pitch for Twidwell to take off. That one was in the dirt, and Guler had trouble coming up with that one as Twidwell scoots down to second base. So runners now at second and third for Breckenridge. And it's a 1-2 count on the leadoff hitter, Cam Nito. One run across so far here in the bottom of the sixth. It's 7-3. And again, the infield is in. Nobody out as ball 2 is delivered. So it's 2-2 now. On deck for Breckenridge, Emmett Vig. 7-3. Favor of Breckenridge. Runners at second and third. Nobody out. Blakeway delivers. Outside, ball 3. It was very close. It's a full count now to Cam Nito. Blakeway wasn't sure about the count. Do a little manicuring on the mound. Again, the rain, light rain, still continues to fall. Blakeway sets to Cam Nito. The 3-2 pitch, and he steps off the rubber and goes back. So we'll do it all over again here. Cam Nito at the plate. It's full count. Runners at second and third for Breckenridge. First base is open. Blakeway delivers. Swung on and fouled away. As that one goes back and bounces over the dike. Down into the trees. Somebody went chasing it though, Chad, so might come back with a couple wood ticks. Full count pitch to Cam Nito from Blakeway. Swung on and missed. Strikeout for Blakeway. Gets Cam Nito swinging. So the first out here for Breckenridge and Blakeway brings up Emmett Vig with one out. So Peyton Blakeway came back from behind and got Cam Nito swinging. There's the bunt there, and it's down, and it's going to be touched fair. And, oh, no, he touched it. Yeah, I think he did. Yeah, I think we're going to get a conversation here. Oh, boy. Yeah, we'll see what they say. Nope, they're going to make him go back. Emmett Vig put down the squeeze bunt, and coming home to score almost was Jace Werner. And the home plate umpire said that the third baseman Garza touched it foul after it crossed the line. Coach Heidemann thought he touched it when it was in fair territory. Vig squares again, and that one goes up and over the head of everybody. And coming home to score anyway was Jace Werner. So a wild pitch again by Peyton Blakeway allows the run to score. And Breckenridge now goes up 8-3. It counts 1 ball, 1 strike now to Emmett Vig. 1 out. Runner at third base is Connor Twidwell. Vig squares, and it's a high pitch, and now they got Twidwell hung up. Guler chases him back to third and tagged out there. And again, we got a timeout called here, and they're saying that he was out. So Twidwell is tagged out at third base as he got hung up there in the squeeze play. Vig squared to squeeze, and Twidwell got caught off base. So it's a 2-5 put out. So a little action here in the bottom of the sixth where Breckenridge trying to play some small ball. And Emmett Vig at the plate takes ball 3. It's 3-1 now to Emmett Vig. And there's no runners on now for Breckenridge. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Vig swings and pulls that one foul. Way foul. Out of play. So it's a full count now with 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the sixth. 8-3 lead for Breckenridge over Pelican Rapids. Peyton Blakeway delivers. Outside for ball. Emmett Vig draws the walk. It's going to bring up Braden Wall, the right fielder.
13, Braden Wall.
Braden has walked twice and doubled. 4th time at the plate. 2nd official at bat. He's 1 for 1 on the night officially with 2 walks. Vig getting a lead over at first base. He gets back safely as Blakeway tosses it over to Fay for the pickoff attempt. Fay kind of faked the ball back going to the pitcher Blakeway and almost caught Vig stepping off the bag. And now we got a timeout here by Coach Johnson. He wants to make a mound visit. And again, this mound visit brought to you by Wahpeton Drug. Right down on Dakota Avenue, Wahpeton Drug. All your prescription needs and over-the-counter needs and much, much more. And I think we're going to get a new pitcher here. So we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll give you all that information coming up right here after this message from Wahpeton Drug.
Wahpeton Drug and Gift on Dakota Avenue in Wahpeton is your locally owned hometown pharmacy. Lori Strauss and her team have over 60 years of combined pharmaceutical experience. In addition to prescription medication, you can also find all of your over-the-counter pharmaceutical needs as well. Wahpeton Drug and Gift has a huge selection of home decor, gift ideas, and always free gift wrapping. You can find something for everyone at Wahpeton Drug and Gift, open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 6, and Saturdays, 9 to 2.
Have you ever considered chiropractic for your family? Dr. Andrea and the staff at Hornstein Family Chiropractic love to see families. With 16 years of experience seeing brand new babies, pregnant women, toddlers, teens, athletes, she cares for your family like it's her family. Join Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 715 Dakota Avenue in Wahpeton, and we will help your family grow up healthy. Call 701-672-1300 for the next soonest available appointment, because at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is a family affair.
All right, we got some changes here for Pelican Rapids. Charlie Larson comes on to take the mound for Pelican Rapids. Blakeway moves back to his original position at third base. And moving, let's see, who else moved here? Fay is still at third base, is he not? Or first base? Not sure. 2 outs here now for Breckenridge, and that one gets away from Guler, the catcher, and rounding second, and big turn at second. And hustling back is Emmett Vig. So it's 1 ball, no strikes to Braden Wall. And they're going to change the ball out because that one rolled on the grass a ways, so they're going to get a new baseball. 1-0. 2 outs. And the light rain continues to fall. That one's called strike on the corner. It's 1-1 now to Braden Wall. Braden Wall so far has walked twice and doubled. Charlie Larson on the mound, delivers. Just inside, it's ball 2, 2-1. Blakeway went back to third. And the 2-1 pitch. Popped up in the infield, it's foul territory. Guler giving chase and makes the catch. Nice play by Guler, just out of camera angle there. And that retires the side on the foul ball catch by Timmy Guler. Retires Breckenridge here, but not before they score 2 more insurance runs here. It's 8-3 as we go to the top of the 7th right here on Three Borders Sports Network. Stay with us. We'll be right back after these messages.
Around here, every town is a sports town. And why not? Sports were important to us growing up, and we want the same for our kids. To get involved, because that's how kids learn to lead. And why Farmers Union Insurance supports these programs. Farmers Union Insurance. They don't just protect our community, They invest in it.
Did you know that we serve nearly 1,500 square miles across North Dakota and Minnesota? Or that we've been around for over 60 years? How about that we've got 3,000 miles of fiber optics powering one of the best networks in the region? The best part? We're a cooperative. That means we're continually reinvesting in our communities to make them better than ever. We are Red River Communications. We've been recognized as a leader for helping our communities be great places to live and work. To find out how we're helping connect our communities, visit redrivercom.com/connecting.
All right, welcome back here to Breckenridge, Minnesota. We're going to the top of the 7th. 8-3 lead for Breckenridge over Pelican Rapids. So Logan Fay is going to lead off the top of the 7th, facing Jace Werner. Werner delivers outside and low for ball and gets away from Amold. It'll be ball 1 to Logan Fay. Charlie Larson, I thought was going to lead off the inning. I was wrong. He's going to bat third in the inning. He went in for Garza. So 1 ball, no strikes here. Breckenridge looking to get out of the inning here as soon as they can with the rain continuing to fall. And that one's about the same spot. Goes for ball 2. Chad, I'll give you $1 to go get my pickup after the game. Huh? No, I'm way down there. It's outside for ball 3. Maybe it'll stop by then. I don't know. Guess I'm not going to melt, am I? 3-0 pitch. There's a strike.
Come on, Jake. One more, buddy. One at a time.
It's again a kind of a heavy shower right over us right now. That one's outside for ball 4. So Logan Fay leaves off the top of the 7th with a walk.
Now batting. Third baseman number 20.
Well, it's going to bring up back at third base is Peyton Blakeway. Came in to pitch for a while. Started at third base. Came in to pitch and then back at third base. Jace Werner to deliver. Pitch number 1. It's fouled back into the fence for strike 1. Sounds like it's a little heavier, guys. I don't know. It might. I can hear it through the headset. You're walking home? You don't have to. I'll give you a ride. Go get my pickup. I'll give you a ride. 8-3 here in the top of the 7th. And Werner delivers and a swung on and fouled. It continues to be strike 2. 0-2 count to Peyton Blakeway. Blakeway has popped out, struck out, and scored on the pass ball and singled. Fouled back into the fence again. The count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Everybody trying to keep the baseballs nice and dry as Kevin Heidemann runs that one out to Ken Motes. Nice rain, folks. But it just could have held off about another half hour. We need the rain, as everybody knows. The 1-2 pitch. Runner goes, and the throw down to second is not going to be in time, and reaching safely is Logan Fay on the stolen base. So the force play now is off. The run means nothing to Breckenridge, so they'll get the force out if they can. Fay at second base now. The 2-2 pitch comes up just a little bit high. It's a full count. The full count pitch, the payoff pitch for Jace Werner to Peyton Blakeway is popped up. Shallow right field. Wall comes in and makes the catch. Calls everybody off. He had it gauged. And that is the first out of the inning here as Braden Wall retires Peyton Blakeway.
Number 25, Charlie Larson.
So Charlie Larson, the pitcher, comes up to bat for his first time. Our Richland IFC first pitch was at 7:03. It's 9:07, so we're 2 hours and 4 minutes into this one. Werner sets to deliver to Charlie Larson. Swing and a miss. Right now, I'm sure Coach Heidemann is saying just throw strikes. And the 0-1 pitch from Jace Werner to Charlie Larson. Swung on and missed. It's strike two. Eight to 3 in favor of Breckenridge here in the top of the seventh. Logan Fay getting his lead at second base after he walked and stole second. That one just about gets away from Arnold. It's 1-2. One ball, two strikes. Swung on and fouled away. Kids over here playing in the rain and saw the foul ball and they all took off for it. Looking for that treat at the concession stand. It's 1-2 with one out. Werner to deliver to Charlie Larson. And now when the sails up high, Arnold gets out of the crouch to get it. And the count goes 2 balls, 2 strikes. You're watching Three Borders Sports Network. Thanks, everybody, for doing that. If you want to subscribe to our YouTube channel, that's pretty simple to do there. Just click on the subscribe button, and you'll get alerts whenever we go on the air with something, and that one's fouled out of play. And the count remains 2-2. The 2-2 pitch from Werner. Just off the plate. Just off the plate. It's a full count now to Charlie Larson. His first time at the plate tonight for Pelican Rapids. The pitch. There's a high chopper. Werner gets off the mound to get it. He's got to hustle to throw over to Heggie, and he does. And advancing to third base on that ground ball out was Fay. He goes over to third base now. So runners, there's 2 outs here for Breckenridge. And Pelican Rapids now sends up Braden Ecker to the plate. So Werner did a nice job in the wet grass, in the rain, throwing it over to retire Charlie Larson. And now batting with a swing and a miss is Braden Ecker. Ecker so far has struck out twice and a line drive out. So the 0-1 pitch now from Jace Werner to Ecker. In the dirt, Arnold stops it. 2 outs here in the top of the seventh. Jace Werner set to deliver the 1-1 pitch to Ecker. Swung on and popped foul over the third base dugout. It goes to 1-2. So Pelican Rapids down to their last strike now. Runner at third base is Logan Fay. Six to 3 lead. Werner delivers inside, and that one's going to get away from Arnold, and the run will come home to score. It's 8-4. The wild pitch there from Jace Werner allows Logan Fay to score from third, and the count goes to 2 balls, 2 strikes to Braden Ecker. Pelican Rapids has left 10 on base here so far tonight. And a strikeout retires the side here. Your final score here from Cowboy Field in Breckenridge, Minnesota. Pelican Rapids 4 and Breckenridge post 53 8. That retires everybody here, and we'll be back for our Richland IFC postgame show coming up next right here on Three Borders Sports Network.
Wahpeton Drug and Gift on Dakota Avenue in Wahpeton is your locally owned hometown pharmacy. Lori Strauss and her team have over 60 years of combined pharmaceutical experience. In addition to prescription medication, you can also find all of your over-the-counter pharmaceutical needs as well. Wahpeton Drug and Gift has a huge selection of home decor, gift ideas, and always free gift wrapping. You can find something for everyone at Wahpeton Drug and Gift, open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 6, and Saturdays, 9 to 2.
OSPTI has been the therapy clinic of choice for over 15 years here in the southern Red River Valley. At OSPTI, they strive to have the most up-to-date treatment options available with their hands-on method to decrease your symptoms and ensure quality care. Their motto at OSPTI, we strive to meet your goals. Locally owned on 5th Street North in Breckenridge. OSPTI.
Thrivent and Will Ulick provides clarity for where you are today, confidence for where you go tomorrow. Thrivent combines financial expertise with purpose-based planning to help you with where you are today and where you want to be tomorrow. At Thrivent, Will Ulick can help you address a variety of complex subjects to meet your unique wealth management needs, from retirement planning to investment management and estate planning. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. Thrivent and Will Ulick supports all area sports teams and wishes them the best of luck. Richland IFC works closely with their producers to utilize superior cropping and processing systems that yield products and ingredients of the highest quality and integrity. Richland IFC is dedicated to working with their growers through relationships based on longevity and mutual benefits for all parties involved. Richland IFC and its producers utilize superior cropping and processing systems that yield products and ingredients of the highest quality and integrity for food manufacturers. Richland IFC proudly supports all local sports teams.
All right, welcome back to Breckenridge, Minnesota. Welcome, everybody, to the postgame show brought to you by Richland IFC. Richland IFC, innovative food crops from the rich lands of the Midwest. Richland IFC, our postgame sponsor. We want to thank them for doing that as well. Pelican Rapids, 4 runs on 6 hits, committed 2 errors. Breckenridge, 8 runs on 5 hits and committed 2 errors as well. 4 left on base for Breckenridge, and I unofficially had 10 left on base for Pelican Rapids. Pelican Rapids took the lead right away, 1-0, and then Breckenridge came back in the bottom of the first and scored 2. And then it was scoreless in the second and third innings, and then in the 4th inning, Pelican Rapids tied it up at 2. We go to the 5th, and Pelican Rapids scores another one, and it's 3-2. Then in the bottom of the 5th, Breckenridge answered with 4 runs, and then 2 more in the bottom of the 6th, and then Pelican Rapids scored their final run and their 4th run in the top of the 7th. Your final score, 8-4 in favor of Breckenridge. They move to 13-0 now in the section, and they move on and have won 13 in a row here in the conference. So again, Breckenridge post 53 doing good work here in their division and doing good work overall for the team, just as they did last night on your Richland IFC postgame show. Again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight.